Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Tensura Rimuru Hardcore. Last time, we finally went ahead and went and beat Shizu. We made our way over to the spirit world and managed to grind out enough of the elemental essence, which allowed us to build a spawn egg for her. So we took her on. That fight was like 5 seconds long, just gluttony insta-killed her, insta-killed Ifrit as well. And we got to their skills like ranged barrier, all those goodies, including degenerate, which I forgot how good it is because if I just like run around for a while, find like a unique monster, super strong aqua frog or something, it's going to end up with like 80k at max. The one I had used Greed to force tame one. Apparently the one I force tamed was actually a unique monster. I didn't even realize that. But yeah, you can just get like 80k for like a single Aqua Frog and you get the whole amount. And you get like 100k if you can get like a one of the Akashes or whatever to spawn in. Now that we found an Akash, we found another Ifrit to eat. Oh wait, no, the only Greater Spirit I ate with Degenerate so far was Sylphide. I haven't found any of the other ones. And I did go ahead and go eat a Greater Daemon that was like unique monster, had like 300k or something like that. It's very, very good. Just find the strongest possible mobs that are spiritual, and just this keeps going up. If we can manage to find and eat a Charybdis, we'll actually get over 1,000,000 EP from it, because it is spiritual. I just need a way to knock that thing down HP-wise. But that was basically it. Running around with those. I think there was something else I was like testing. I think I might be mixing up last time in the episode before, but like the skills continue to hate us. Where is it? I was messing with some stuff a moment ago. Gluttony is slowly liking us more. Greed hates my guts. It has not gone down since, so I think it has finally reached maximum animosity at least. And I haven't seen social points go up in a while, so hopefully it won't reach any social points that are super, super bad, and eventually we'll get Mammon and maybe fix it. Who knows? But, anyways, between episodes, I have added in apple skin, which basically just shows me saturation, because Gluttony likes it when you have high saturation. So now I actually know that stat. And I did switch out Tensura Voice for a new one called Great Sage Tensura's Addon, or something along those lines. And I did actually mess with some stuff and remove like 20 souls for myself so I can show something off. Because with Tier Nightmare, if you have Gluttony and you reach 11k souls, it does actually give you Merciless. So, oh, my Aqua Frog has apparently gotten a skill. I didn't even mean to do that. My Aqua Frog has been slain. Hold on, where is Predation? There we go.
Unique skill, 無慈悲なるものの獲得成功しました.
Yeah, that was Great Sage. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it just looks cooler. Apparently they fully voice acted it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And also I can like look in previews for it. Like preview, and you can see in here like it has a bunch of the mysticism stuff. It has some nightmares stuff. Does it have all the Tensura nightmares or just some of it? I don't quite know yet. But yeah, apparently all of this is fully voiced. It has like special things for like Demon Lord evolution. Yeah, it seems pretty cool. Oh, okay, I saw that I didn't lose soul energy when we got Merciless. I didn't realize that we only gain the ability to learn it, not that we actually get it immediately. Yeah, I know I'm going to have to master this eventually, and it's going to cost soul energy when I do. Probably 100k EP if I had to guess. I don't remember. I don't think Merciless is a super expensive one. Do we go get her name first? Before I... Probably should. I am just sort of planning on waiting around here for for an Undine or a something else to spawn in, but to kind of being finicky about it. Oh yes, and they did go adjust the config. If the crash was sophisticated, is because random mobs can have bags. Just make it so mobs can't have bags. Yeah, that took me way long to think of that one, so I don't even have to worry about, like, if a Vex has a bag and I eat it by accident trying to clear out spawn locations. Anyways, anything. Let's just see.
国ユニーク
Ugh.
スキル無慈悲なるものの獲得成功しました。
I mean, that's cool. Merciless is not worth 280k soul energy. Just absolutely not worth that much. This is not that good of a skill. Like, that's kind of a ridiculous number. Let's see, 10, Mysticism, get stats, soul, energy, currents. That sucks. Like, that's really, really bad. Like, no way. Like, this thing only works if you manage to get fear on something. It makes you do, like, spiritual damage on attacks, I guess. But, like, no way it should be that expensive. Absolutely no way. Can I even... Yeah, we do like 10 spiritual damage when we hit a mob. You know what? That sort of helps a little bit. Wait, how does Soul Steel work again? I don't remember. Like, I thought it was mobs with fear, but maybe it's just mobs that are sufficiently weaker than we are? I guess this kind of works. 11092.2. I think I just ate like a Vex or something. Eh. It's not necessarily a bad skill. I just do not think it's worth more than Predator as far as like soul energy goes. That's weird to me. But anyways, be a bit careful. Don't want to get too many souls. Okay, it was only worth like 100k EP at least. That's good. Actually, let me double check this. Merciless. Am I missing something about why this skill would be that expensive? Applies a debuff that drains the spiritual HP. Soul Steal, instantly kill anything that's 10% HP. Having a I mean, yeah, it's not a bad skill. It's just not worth that much. But anyways, I do want to get a name. I do have time for that. I would love to get more unique skills. I'm going to need to do Awakening and get a name for that. But before I do either of them, I kind of want to get as much EP as I can before Awakening, just to avoid losing it all. Also, come on, literally nothing's happening that should have caused a freeze frame. Good? Also, I was told that apparently there's currently a glitch with it, where if you, when you go to evolve Raphael, hold on, that's evolution confirmed. Where is check evo conditions for Great Sage? Yeah, apparently when you, like, try to evolve Great Sage, even if you have Degenerate, it goes straight to the, Lord of Knowledge, because there's two versions. It will automatically evolve into the Lord of Knowledge, which still has the ego, but apparently when it evolves to Wisdom, which is what you need Degenerate for, which is the actual one we want, apparently it loses the ego, and there's some, like, problems with it. So I was told to disable Knowledge and just add in Wisdom, but I haven't been able to see, like, it still shows the evolution requirements for Knowledge instead, so I don't know. Yeah, this might be broken. We might have to, like, do some cheats to fix this whenever it comes up. Just a note. Also, come on. Okay. To note, when those freezes happen, it's not just a game. Basically, my entire computer freezes up, so I doubt it's actually, like, the mod pack itself. Although I suppose this is probably not the most efficient system performing mod pack ever. So I'm just kind of stubborn to actually find the root source of the problem, because I don't want to fix it, because with my luck it's probably like the most expensive hardware piece is starting to go bad, and I don't want to pay for that yet. Anyways, I just kept hunting for a little bit. Still no signs of any other greater spirits. Well, the last time, I managed to get 2 Sylphides to spawn in at the same time, and I can't get any other Greater Spirits to spawn at all. And especially in, like, the spatial realm, because, like, the winged cats are just rarer than everything else for some reason. Like, this is almost all allays, and I end up having to use Demon Lord Hockey to clear them out a bit. How's this looking? This has just been talking to me every once in a while. Okay, it gained a couple social points. Anyways, I really want to find some Greater Spirits game. Can you please just let them spawn? Yeah. Oh, yes, also, I guess technically part of the recap I forgot last time. We did actually see a Memoir spawn. I was somewhat tempted to fight them, but from what I can tell, they're like Gazelle strength, and I don't think I'm quite ready for that yet. We can at least go get a look at them. I forgot to put back on Farsight. Let's do that before we get too close. But yeah, they look pretty cool, and they have some cool swords. Are you kidding me? Of course it spawns you again. Is there, like, something wrong? Do I have to go check the config to make sure other ones can spawn? Where is my predation? Okay, there's that. How are you looking? This is just not getting enough EP to evolve. Are you actually kidding me? I'm beginning to think this might be slightly broken. Did that not give me any EP, or is it just so little that it didn't actually pop up as a 10k? I know I won't get much, but it should be 3%. Oh yeah, so it's only going to be like 4 or 5k at this point. So yeah, it's not going to adjust that much. Or is it just that the wind biome spawns so many more spirits than any of the other biomes? They're just, by rules of just quantity, you're just going to get more. But anyways, we can at least get a small look at memoirs, even if we're not quite ready to fight them. Ah, there they are. I was like, where did you go? There's Farsight. Yeah, they look cool. They have cool swords. They have a unique skill that would be kind of interesting to try out. But one, I don't have the soul energy or the EP to get it yet. Two, that's scary. Anyways, I'm going to hang out for a little bit longer, just trying to get some of the greater spirits to spawn in. But while we're just playing the waiting game anyways, let's actually take a look at some add-on skills, shall we? We have Creator, and it has access to some of the TR Nightmare and TR Mysticism stuff. Now, let's see, what have I not tried yet? Those are all base games. Captivator, that's a Mysticism skill, but it kind of works like Bewilder, and then they kind of like evolve together, so it's kind of hard to go off that one on its own. Constant, I have no idea. Corroder, I have no idea. I could probably take a guess at that, though. Crasher's pretty cool. I think that's like dimensional hopping and some really strong attacks. I have been told that Cultivator's fully working yet, so maybe we look at this one for a moment. This one existed the last time I did the roguelike, when I did the original roguelike add-on data pack run, but it had just been added in and wasn't fully working yet, so why not? Let's just take a look at this. Let me go pull up its Mysticism wiki page. Cultivator. Okay, so let's just do that. Embody the relentless pursuit of ascension, gathering and refining energy to reach unparalleled heights. A cultivator walks the path of self-perfection and dominion overall. And it shows a Super Saiyan slime. It's kind of fun. Yeah, that is pretty cool. I'm not entirely sure what it's saying, but other than unique skill, Cultivator is in there somewheres. That's all I know. Anyways, its toggle effect, I think it does have an in-bar effect as well, so let's just do that. Passive true. Changes the normal EP gain of 3 to 10%, 15% on mastery. Overrides any EP game rules. Okay, so that's even better than, like, Gourmand, I think. Alright, that's a +7. I think Gourmand is a +6 when it's unmastered. So it is slightly better, but not by a whole lot. So that's just kind of cool. Extra effects on it. Martial Prodigy. Battle Wills can be learned instantly and gain a flat 50 attack damage while holding no weapon in either hands. Okay, that one's That one's not great. I'm almost always going to be going to be holding a weapon. Let's see, what else have we got? Okay, I did get a .1 there. Let's see. And then its only ability is Breakthrough. Every 1,000 mob kills, you gain a Breakthrough level, allowing you to temporarily boost MP gain by 3 times for 5 minutes. You also gain Strength in 15 and Resistance 5. Literal immortality? Unless something can downgrade resistance levels. Resistance 5 is literally you can't take damage, right? It's 20% per level. It's 100% damage reduction. Huh. And then it has an hour-long cooldown. Gain 100 mastery points every time you use Breakthrough. So you're literally unkillable for 5 minutes. And you get a bunch of extra strength stats. Okay, I kind of want to find this for real. Because, like, it seems like its strongest abilities are from that. You need 1,000 more mob kills in order to do that. So I guess let's go put... let's put Merciless to work real quick, shall we? Merciless goes in place of Great Sage for the moment, I guess. Just start flying around, activating this, and just, like, wiping out 1,000,000 mobs at a time, I guess. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I want to showcase that real quick. So, let me try and do this. Hopefully I can do it within the 20-minute timer. That's assuming I get lucky with spawns. Huh. For once, the notice hunger popped up when I was hungry and didn't notice it. That was pretty funny. Anyways, after 5 minutes, I had like 100 kills, and there was absolutely no way that was going to work. So now I'm wiping out the local fish population. 270 and another like 3. So yeah, we should get this no problem and have like a couple minutes to spare. So yeah, I just feel bad for the fish, but I didn't have another choice. Souls are at 12,000. We've only gained like 50k EP during this. So it's good, but I'm obviously not like hunting for EP. There actually still a Medusa in there or no? I don't remember if this is one I've cleared out already. No, there is not a yes, there is a Medusa, so I should try and avoid killing that until I get the 3 times boost, because that'll be really, really good. Anyways, I guess is probably like 170? 135. Yeah, this is only going to take another moment or two. I feel so poor fishies. I'm sorry. I did not have another choice, I don't think. Oh, it even pops up with a little you can use breakthrough. Okay, that's pretty nice. So there's that. Let me drop, please. Thank you. So, let's see. Oh yeah, water domination, earth domination.
エクストラスキル水支配の獲得成功しました。
Hmm.
国エクストラスキル大地支配の獲得成功しました。
I was hoping that was going to work, because it will actually stack things if you get them at the same time. But I guess since technically those weren't at the same time, they were like slightly separated. Blah, words are hard. It didn't count properly. Oh, interesting. That second slot is actually counting as in-slot abilities. So it is getting the Soul Steal. It is getting, like, the Gluttony effect, because that is doing something for some reason. I still haven't seen something that says why Gluttony has an attack effect, but sure. Gluttony, active hold, predation, Does this say anything about it? It's all the eating, active press stomach, active hold corrosion. Active press perceived to do. Isolation. Yeah, for some reason, Gluttony now it does like a little floomp sound and some sort of effect when I hit things, but it doesn't say anywhere that it should. Anyways, activate cultivation. Cultivation started. Do not die. Dying will cause cultivation to fail and force you to go back to 0. 0 mastery as well. Oh, I see. We then spend 5 minutes cultivating, and then... Oh, I'm gonna have like 45 seconds after the cultivation finishes. Okay. Okay. Breakthrough. Breakthrough. Every 1,000 mob kills, you gain a breakthrough level, allowing you to temporarily boost MP gain by 3 times for 5 minutes. Is it currently boosted? Or do I have to wait for cultivating to run out before it works? True Heavens. Maybe this size. Martial Prodigy. Gain a breakthrough, I'll let it do. Okay, this says exactly the same thing as that. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how this works. 120, 3%, or 10% should be 165. So I, in theory, should go to 285. Hold on, let's count this again. 1154. 1154. 10% is 225. So it should be 1379. Instead, it is... Huh? So I'm just not getting 10%. Huh. Weird. So the fact, the thing there, it says you, oh yeah, you get 10% EP gains just wrong? Huh. Maybe it gets deactivated while in cultivating? Because I'm definitely not getting an EP boost here. 1202. 1202. I got 34. Okay, that's the exact same EP. 34, would that be 3%? 34 times 3. 90, 34 times 5. 4.5. Yeah, that's 4.5% EP, roughly. Yeah, why am I only getting 4.5% EP? I should be getting 10. Or is it 3% of 160? It would be something, and then 3% of 50. I don't know, that one's confusing me. Like, that is definitely not giving me 10% EP of anything. That's weird. Does it not work properly because it's only a temporary skill? I thought that these still give you boosted EP even as temporary. I've tested this with Creator before. Maybe it's just Cultivator that's not working properly? No idea. Anyways, let me just wait out to the minute and a half and see if maybe that's when the breakthrough actually happens and I get the boosts. Okay, we're at 1416. I shouldn't have killed that zombie a moment ago. You have broken through to cultivation level 1. 1416. 14... That was... 35? 30... I think that's what I got before on the other one? Yeah, I got nothing. That's just doing nothing. Okay. So I feel like I couldn't quite understand what Cultivator was doing in the original run too. Maybe it is just because it's temporary Cultivator, and this is one where you need the actual skill to get a full effect of it. Yeah, I have no idea. This one confuses me. I don't quite see what it's doing, but oh well. It's maybe once you reach like cultivation level 2? There, I don't know. There goes temporary. That's fine. We did not get the boost for it at all. But let's just see. Is there a different one I want to test? Actually, looking at the real lifetime, I think I have to pop away for now. In Ruler's kind of cool. It's not my favorite skill. And unless it's been seriously changed. Malleable, like clay, Your body seems to work like the metal of a forge, hardening and relaxing under pressure. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, this was Mysticism? For some reason, I thought Zekrom was a TR Nightmare skill. Hold on, is that only Mysticism then? Let me pull up the TR Nightmare skill, and let's, like, sort of scroll through. Because I thought at least a couple of them were nightmare skills, but maybe not. Okay, it looks like they are actually all from Mysticism. I thought there were some that weren't, but I guess I misunderstood something. Anyways, Spiritualist might be a good one to test out real quick. The souls of the world flock to you, the ones who can both see and commune with the dead. Through the knowledge of the occult, harvest souls and use them to empower your attacks. So, let's use that real quick.
ユニークスキル高齢者の獲得成功しました
I mean, yeah, that's just still pretty cool. Anyways, Spiritualist. Let's just read up on it. Chance reduction if a spell is not mastered. Basically, really strong thought acceleration, chant annulment. You get 25% less spiritual and magic damage and physical attack reduction. Magical consumption is halved. Yeah, you already see this is pretty cool, right? Passively gain souls even if you're not a Majin. Again, already pretty good. We don't really care about that, but we can just get souls. There's a easy way to get extra souls with the Scythe ability. It does like an area of effect and you gain souls. And then, the part I actually kind of care about right now is you can use up souls in order to boost magic attacks. Why didn't I put it in the bar? I wanted to and then I forgot. So let's just turn that on. Oh yeah, thought acceleration just activated. You can see it. So let's just see. Let's just grab... Let's set it to carve, enhance. I wanted to use up 10% of my magic heals whenever I use a magic. Oh, it's on. We are currently sitting at 12 to 18. If I do that, 12 to 18, we got 2 souls there. Well, did I forget to activate enhance? 40, no, 30%. 12,224. Huh? Am I misunderstanding how this works? Does it not take souls? Hold on. Enhance. The souls of the dead help mode. While holding down this mode, scroll to choose a percentage of scrolls to use on your next... It'll boost it by that percent plus 10. And then it has, like, an example. Do you not use up the souls? It says use the souls. Huh. Whole reason I grabbed this skill was to... Maybe it's only spiritual magic? Is that something that has to be in bar? Hold on. Enhance. Active scroll. The souls of the dead help you holding down this mode. Scroll to choose a percentage to use on your next magic spiritual attack, which will boost... Huh. What if I use, say, Firebolt here? 12,298. I'm at 40%. 12,298. Aha, there we go. It has to be spiritual magic. Okay, okay. So this is really important. Because it means I can just go ahead and do way, way more grinding before I end up having to be forced to do Demon Lord Evolution. So I guess I can become a Gorgon now. Oh, I can become a stone statue if I want to. So yeah, I can just grind forever before becoming Demon Lord with this, which works out fairly well because Demon Lord is very nice multiplier. But anyways, I need to pop away for now. Let's just change that back down to 0% for the moment. Yeah, I don't have time to record the rest of this right now. I'll record the rest of it tonight, I guess. Especially since I think I'm just in grind mode right now. Unless there's something else I want to do. Oh yeah, Battle Will. That's what I wanted to cycle over to for Aura reasons. Oh, hey, look. There's some stuff with unique skills over here. Let's turn off Great Sage for the moment. And whatever else I have that does that. Magic Sense. Heavenly Eye. Okay, so those two villagers over here, they both have unique skills. Let's see, what have we got? Restricted. I don't know what that one is. And this one has... Let's see. Do you have a reverser? Okay, reversers... Oh yeah, I do want to try out and test day-night inversion. I still don't quite know how that one works. Forbidden magic, I forgot. Oh yeah, the nuclear stuff. Don't use the nuclear stuff. I just almost forgot about that, but I should test out prayer and the holy stuff. Day-night inversion, there's that. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I want to test. It's just an order of what do I test first. You know what? Let's go try out prayer real quick before I forget about it again. Harvest the belief of your subordinates. There's that. Head on over to... That's the wrong thing. I want the warp stone, not the compass. Head on over to dwarves. And then from here, my goblins are just south and just west as well. Hold on, let's go try and get prayers from our goblin subordinate, shall we? And I'm fairly sure these are all used for holy magic, which I don't have access to, but at least building it up for when I do would be pretty nice. So we have these three over here, still need to rename Dark Clips. Oh yeah, I did get another member, so I do need to go get another goblin. And actually, I think I'm missing a few members as subordinates. Anyways, I digress. Prayers. Oh, there we go. It's very, very slow. But basically, I just hold this down. Is it 1 point per subordinate period? Do I have 8 subordinates? Hold on, this isn't Mysticism. This is Nightmares, and I'm currently still over at Mysticism's wiki. So I hold this down. It's slowly building up 8 at a time. Rare. Here we go. I got the wiki. When subordinates are near while the skill is held, it generates spiritrons. The amount of spiritrons is dependent on the amount of subordinates near. Huh. I only have 3 subordinates nearby, so... Oh wait, no, I do have 4. Duh. Sammy, Eric, Dark Clips should be renamed Lucky Q, and Iobami. Oh yeah, I do need to take Infinite Prison. That's how we get Uriel, and that's another Rimuru skill, which means it's pretty important. I'll get it in a moment. But yeah, it looks like it's 2 Spiritrons per subordinate. So there's that, and it looks like it probably maxes out at 100. 80, 88, 96, and then 100. Maybe it maxes out at 120? No. The bar just is a little bit finicky with like how it was labeled out. Okay. So whenever we do get holy magic, we can now use it instantly. Summoning, it's not spiritual, it is just here in the miscellaneous. Day Night, Forbidden, Holy Cannon, and Judgment Wall are looks like the two. Imagine that touch the wall shall face damage, while the rest will merely repelled by it. Steady stream holy energy into a beam, steadily dispersing enemy magicules into the air. Yep, let's start learning Holy Cannon, shall we? And honestly, this is only going to take a moment, so might as well. I did turn off, I did turn this off, right? Yes, I did. So yeah, just give me like 20 seconds to master this thing. I just need to wait for the cooldown. There we go. And from what I saw, Great Sage doesn't actually do anything when it comes to magics because of like something with how they work. So I'm not surprised that didn't pop up. But anyways, I did just take a backup of the world just in case, because I was told that the nuclear magic will just break the world, but I don't know about this. Come on. Really? A freeze frame right as I'm about to do something really cool? Come on, load back up, please. There we go. Anyways, is there like an actual... oh, every time I go in this direction, this happens. Hmm. What is it about, like, this specific ancient forest that causes the game to freeze like that? Because it hasn't happened with many other ancient forests, I don't think. Sure, you're not exactly a super strong opponent, but might as well test it. Holy Cannon! You've come closer to mastering Holy Cannon. Hmm? I'm not entirely sure what just happened. Oh, I see. So it looks like it cost 10? 10 Spiritrons whenever it activates. And then it does, like, a beam attack like that then. Okay, it's been mastered now. It still doesn't have an extra mode. Now it's instant. Still costs 10. I mean, it's pretty cool. I think that's... Is this supposed to be based on the attack that the Carrion does? It kind of seems like it might be. Hmm. Let me go pull up the wiki page for this, because it's cool, but it doesn't look like it's actually that effective. Okay, so it's actually not the strongest spell out there. It only does 40 holy damage. Which... What, that means, like, Anata, Luminous, probably most of the TR Nightmare bosses have resistance to it. I mean, yeah, that kind of takes away its usefulness there. But apparently what it does is it does 40 holy damage, and then it just takes away an amount of MP. I don't know how much. It's not listed. It just says it drains it. And we don't get access to it as an extra part of it. So it just deletes magic heals from existence, which... Cool. Hopefully the whole other holy magics are a bit more exciting, because it's just sort of there. I'm probably not going to use it that much. Although it is pretty cool that it uses its own separate energy system. That's pretty awesome. Anyways, oh yeah, there's one more thing I want to test, and then you know what? We're just going to end off, just be a little bit shorter. And that is to do with slime cores and absorb and dissolve. I've had this thing since we got universal ultra speed regeneration after eating a giant slime, and I just haven't used it. Aha, it does work. I wasn't sure if I still got the max AP from eating slime cores, since I'm a metal slime, not a normal slime anymore, but I do. I get slightly bigger, and I get 5 extra max HP. Hold on, what do I have as far as how many slime pieces do I have? Stomach 58, 1, and these. So that's gonna be like 16, or just shy of 16. There's that. Refining. Doop, doop, doop. Why did I do it like that? That was like the least efficient way to do it. There's that. I mean, there's that. Great, say, gluttony, predation will get rid of them in like 3 seconds. And they're all going to be worth, like, an okay chunk of BP. I'm not actually worried about dying to them or anything. There's one. So that's going to be an extra 5 HP. I just do that 3 more times, or 11 more times, and that's going to be an extra 60 max HP, essentially for free. Yeah, that seems pretty worth it to me. Like, I'm not in any danger. I just have to do this for a little bit. Easy enough. 12 slime cores later. Every time I just use it normally, I get... What is that, a quarter of a block taller? Hold on. Let's see. Here I am. Let's turn off haze for just a moment so I can actually see my height. 3 extra pixels, it looks like, and if I shift click, oh, okay, I do lose max HP as I get smaller again, but I can if I want. Ow. I apparently gain extra, oh yeah, absorb and dissolve. Obviously, I'm getting extra MP when I do this. So what, I'm just smaller than normal slime size, or normal player size then at this point? Do I eat more of these or no? I don't want to end up being like 3 or 4 blocks tall. I'm not a huge fan of that. But if I eat one more, Yeah, now I'm fully regular player size, and I'm assuming I'm only going to get bigger if I eat more after this, so... You know what, it's fine. We're just going to be this big, I guess, for now. Normal player size again, and just a max HP of 135, which I'm assuming will also carry over to our... that would also carry over to our... what's it called? Mimicry, right? So if I go, like, this, Mimicry over to, like, an Archdemon. Yeah, the extra MP I get for, those things, those slime cores, actually carries over as well. So it's the basic 150 and then plus 135, because that's my actual HP. So cool, that works fairly well. Anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. I just need to waste these magic heals real quick. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. Huh. So I ate another slime core while I was in Archdemon mode, and now my max HP is 133 instead. Huh. Yeah, don't do that while in Mimicry. It does not end well, apparently. So, yeah, that's just going to bother me. Probably forever. I doubt that's going to be fixed when we evolve again, because, like, it's plus an additional, not, like, max, not baseline max, so... Oh, my voice just completely disappeared as I'm trying to end off. Anyways, for real now, take care, everybody. Whoopsies, that's just gonna be there and bother me. Okay, one other thing, for real now. Day-night inversion. I had wanted to do this and then completely forgot about it. So how exactly does this work? Day and night trade places within your soul. Oh, okay, so this isn't actually listed anywheres. Based on the description of it, it says it's day-night inversion. It's like swap places between day and night. It made me think it was going to be about... Yeah, that makes it seem like it's going to be about, like, ghouls and whatnot surviving in the day. But no, it is just like the reverser skill, where you go from Holy over to Majin, which is kind of cool. And does it work on a mob? No, it looks like it works specifically on me. What about shift click? No, it's specifically on me. Holy Demonic Inversion is now available to learn. This, the ability to flip the coin and get the desired side. Okay, this one actually has a wiki page. So you know what? Let me master this and learn it. I just want to see what the cool new skill does. Yeah. I resumed recording a second later than I meant to, so I didn't catch the whole thing. But what do we have? Alignment swap and Legion swap. The problem with the TR Nightmare wiki is that most skills have 2 pages, one for the 119 version and one for the 120, one for this version. And as far as I can tell, it doesn't actually list which version you're looking at anywheres. So that's a thing. Anyways, alignment swap. Your alignment has been inverted. Okay, yeah, that's just swatching between that. It said something about becoming chaos, but I don't see how. And then there's Legion swap. All subordinates alignments have been shifted. So our direwolves and cattle deer can go from holy to that. What about our goblins? And apparently if there's no subordinates nearby, it'll just do nothing, or it will change their alignments, though I'm not sure. Anyways, let's just see. The goblins have nothing. Will this make them chaos? I have no idea where that Koku is. Aha, it does. Okay, this fully works. So now as soon as I get shadow motion, I can just move all of my subordinates if I want. So that is very good to know. Anyways, bye. 4 times. This video is going to have me saying bye 4 times. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato, Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, Omello, It Me Sammy Lawrence, Logan Anderson, Kyle Coette, Nando Lang, Egg Salad, Iobami Oladele, The Lucky Q, Ravenous Vines, Eric Sinatro, Hades Kyubi, and Razor the Slayer Studios. Thank you all so much for the extra support. For real now, take care, everybody.